Hi guys, Sandy here. Today we're going to talk about taking a favorite pant pattern and turning it into a wide leg pant because they are everywhere. This happens to be Vogue 9305. I love this pattern. It's absolutely perfect. Fits me really well. I've made adjustments to the pattern and it's perfect for me right now. What I like best about this pattern is that it has a flat front. It has darts and a facing in the front, so it fits nice and flat in the front, and then the back it has a double row elastic, but it's pretty gentle. It's not like your grandma's elastic pants where they were all puckery and everything. It fits really well. So I'm going to start with this pattern. Making this narrow leg pant a wide leg pant is pretty simple. It's just a style change, so I already know that all of this, where the fitting goes, is just right on. So I don't even have to mess with this. So it's a pretty easy transition from one to the other. So the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that your pant is on grain, so you want to measure this grain line against the selvage, and then it's nice and straight and your pant won't twist, it'll fall really well. And I also have the right side of my fabric, and it looks just like the wrong side of my fabric because this is a crepe that I got from B&J Fabric in New York. But I want to mark it, and I want to make sure just that there isn't any problem with the marking. So this is a crop leg pant. I want to make it 2 inches longer because I want it flowy. So I'm going to put my bottom ruler 2 inches here, 2 inches. And I also want to make sure it's perpendicular to the selvage and the fabric over here. So I'm just putting it perpendicular to the fold. So that's 2 inches on both sides. Now, I want my pant to be 30 inches in circumference all the way around the bottom. So I need to make each side 15 inches. It's going to be approximately 30. There's seam allowances and everything in there. So the first thing you need to do is find the center of your leg, because I'm going to add mine evenly on both sides. So my leg is 7.5. So that means it is 3 3/4, and I put a center mark right there. So that's where I'm going to use my ruler to measure. So if it's 15 inches, if I want to make them 15 inches wide, half of 15 is 7.5. The 7.5 mark is going to go on my center mark for my pants. Now, I know there's a little bit of math involved, and I apologize for that, but in order to get there, it's not that much math. So I'm going to transfer this mark down to my bottom ruler. All right, so I have a 15-inch wide leg on this side, and I'm going to do the exact same thing to the back panel of my pants. Now, I know this all fits. I don't want to change this up here, but I do want to change the leg. So I am going to draw a line from the very point of the crotch all the way down to my mark, and I'm going to blend it with my pattern. So what that does is it's making this leg wider, and then I'm going to do the same thing in approximately the same spot. I mean, you could hold a ruler across here. This is where the hip is. I'm going to come on my 15-inch mark, and I'm going to start here with the ruler. Now, I'm going to try to blend this a little bit. Obviously, I'm not going to make it go in. And I blend this, and that gives me a nice line. So I need to finish off the bottom, draw a line here. All right, there's my pant. Now, what did we use for tools? Very simple tools. These are washers. You can find them on Amazon, Home Depot, Lowe's, any of those hardware stores. I will look them up and put a link for you on Amazon. And then also this is a little marking tool. You can find it at most fabric stores, and I'll look to see if there's one on Amazon. It comes in different colors, yellow, blue, white for sure. And it's great because it's chalk. It just dusts off. Now, if you need something to stay for a long time, this is not going to be your item. But for something temporary and marking like this, it's perfect. Now all I have to do is cut these out and do the same thing to the back pair. I am going to take my back panel. I'm going to measure the center of these. Right. I'm going to measure the center, and from the center I'm going to make it 15 inches wide, and then I'm just going to sew them together like I would normally construct them, and I'm going to have a wide leg pant. Now, it doesn't look very wide on here, but you have to remember there's two of these, so it's pretty wide, and it'll be pretty floaty because this is a really soft chiffon. But I'll let you know how they turn out.